For those of you who missed this week's episode of the Shadowspark Chronicles, here's what you've missed. Deep in the dragon's lair, the party continues searching for the book. They encounter a mist-filled room where Justinian steps in first and collapses. Remembering to tie a rope around him, the party pulls him out when the movement stops. Bishop follows and succumbs to uncontrollable laughter from the mist and must be removed. In a final effort, Marsland enters, discovering another orb in the shrouded mist. The Light-on-Sparkers continue deeper into the cavern and encounter a room with no visible traps and another orb at the far end of the room. Justinian begins looking for traps, but no physical disturbances can be found. Even so, he gets a feeling that something isn't quite right. Again, Marsland, with a stroke of genius, casts a spell and discovers a path to the orb and takes action, deactivating another orb. Searching deeper in the cave, they discover a room of water with lightning arcing through its quiet pool. Bishop dives into the electrified water and touches another orb and runs back. They return back to the previously sealed door, which is now opened, revealing a further path forward. The party faces a corridor of magical fire and two runes at the entrance. Bishop stays behind while Justinian and Anax advance, maintaining contact with one of the runes while they move down the corridor of flame. Upon reaching the end of the corridor, Justinian discovers another set of runes that disable the flames, allowing the party to move deeper into the cavern. Marsland leads into the next room, an icy room with a central abyss, finding more runes embedded along the walls. He flies across the chasm and activates one while Anax touches another, allowing Gwynton to cross a magical bridge of ice safely. With no rune to hold, Gwynton presses on without the party, finding two doors in the cave wall. Touching one of the doors, he is teleported through into a long hall. On the other side, he encounters a radiant wall of magic and a burning pool of lava dividing another room. While the wall of magic halts him, his magic allows him to cross the lava with ease. Discovering another wall of magic, he dispels it in frustration and continues deeper into the cavern. Gwynton then enters a cavern tangled with shadowy vines and spots a half-burnt book ensnared in their grasp, roots weaving through its pages. Seizing the moment, he blasts the vines away, freeing the book. Confirming it as one of the missing Shadowspark Chronicles, he stows it in his bag of holding. As he takes the book, a voice from the shadows warns that the book is not his to take, and a creature of shadow forms next to him. Alone against the creature, Gwynton cleverly teleports to his sanctuary aboard the Brindle Star. He sends a magical warning to Marsland, urging him to flee. The book was guarded. Marsland rushes to Anax, relaying the message before they both sprint to Justinian. Justinian hesitates, but before he can argue, the others are already running down the hallway. Reuniting with Bishop, the group hears his support for Justinian's argument. Bishop reminds them of the evil infecting the forest, refocusing Anax and Marsland on their true mission. With the book secured, they return to the Thorny Chamber, where the necromancer attacks, seeking to reclaim it. A fierce battle ensues, nearly destroying Bishop, but the heroes prevail, vanquishing him and his shadowy minions. As the shadowy thorns and black ichor recede, they sense the forest's corruption has finally been cleansed. Please join us every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we continue with the ongoing adventures of the Shadowspark Chronicles. And as always, we will see you in the dungeon.